Good morning or evening, friends. It is I, Wise Guys, and I am going to talk to you today. Let's get into the second part of this series that I'm going to call Dragonball Learnerz. We talked about movement, whether it be the instant air dash, whether it be the super dash, or whether it be people who use the throw as their movement. We discussed that pretty in depth last time. This time we're going to talk about offense a little bit more. More specifically, we're going to talk about the combo. Alright, so the cool thing about the combo is that you can get the easy combo with the super combo, also known as the auto combo. What this does is allow you to mash one button in order to get a full combo go. I both love and hate it, and I have some pretty specific reasons for why. Let's look at the 4 super combos. That is a combo done by your lights. You can just mash the light button. As you see, my inputs were so clean. Let's try it one more time. I can talk through this, it's that easy. And you get some pretty decent damage, especially considering all you're doing is mashing one button. Next, you have your medium auto combo / super combo, whichever you want to call it. Typically, from what I've seen, ends with a super move of some sort. Yeah. So that way you get the sense that you're doing something pretty special on that one, and you get an increase in that damage. And last but not least is the heavy. With the heavy, you're able to do your strong strike, chase after your opponent, and get a hit. Nice! I didn't know you could do that. That's nice. Can't do this. You can still do that too. So you have a lot of options. Just some easy things you can do to get your combos to go exactly the way you want them to go. The biggest thing about the auto combo to remember is that the properties change in the air to what is basically called the magic series. We'll talk about that in a second. And when you're in air, it's good to note that your auto combo will lift you up, where other combos will make you fall down. It's like you're impervious to gravity. So the combo that you're essentially getting is going to be light, medium, heavy. Ooh, Yamcha can hit it. That's interesting. We get Kakarot. So you can actually see what I mean here. Now, as you see, with Kakarot, that heavy is missing every time. Why? I don't know. However, if I don't put the actual input for the buttons in and just do the auto combo lights, it's going to work just fine. Easy peasy. Something about the way the auto combo triggers itself, it allows you to climb instead of dropping down when you attack. So keep that in mind when you're doing your combos, particularly your heavier extended ones, because eventually you're going to be able to do things like this, and you want to make sure they hit. Make sure you know what you're doing. Because one miss is enough to get you killed. Now that the auto combos are out of the way, we're going to talk about the magic series, which is essentially what you saw me doing in the air a second ago. Magic series is something that has been with fighting games for quite a while. It's basically being able to string chain combos together from your light, medium, and heavy. So, combos almost every time. I have to say almost every time because there are characters like Yamcha who have very specific motions and they don't always combo in such a way. However, the magic series is not just when you're in neutral, you can also do it in crouching, and you can do it in the air. Ta-da! So keep that in mind as you attack. If you get a hit, especially this, that you weren't expecting to get, that is absolutely a viable thing to do, just to do light, medium, heavy. And you'll get some good damage off of it if you have a bar, because, say they're charging in like I was telling you last episode. If somebody charges in with that super dash, you catch them with this. That way you can follow up for a good combo with some decent damage. And that's doing absolutely nothing but brain dead like Magic Series. And that's not to disparage Magic Series, it's simply to say that the Magic Series is not difficult to do. I mean, it's legitimately 3 button presses. I know I pressed 4 that time. I know. But that was just to make sure the input went through. And you get some pretty decent damage from that. So, remember your Magic Series, because it's going to help you to become a better player. Next thing you want to remember is that your mediums will cancel into each other and will also cancel into jump. Now if you are in Sparking Blast, everything cancels. And you can make some nice setups because of it. But if you're not in Sparking Blast, then you should know that your mediums cancel into each other and also into jump. So the importance of them canceling into each other is that you can set up a heavy attack and a chase and more damage to afterwards. So, standing medium, crouching medium, and I can lead it to more damage. Standing medium, crouching medium, and one more. Let's go up this time. And again, and there's some fairly decent damage. It's just something to keep in mind, because that's going to help you extend your combos a little bit more. It's also important to note that crouching medium into standing medium can cancel into jump. So instead of having to use the whole shebang-a-bang here, you are able to just go crouching medium, standing medium, jump, and continue a combo. Or Swadoosh! Possibilities are endless. Limitless power. But keep that in mind as you attack. Also keep in mind a very key difference, and that is going to be this. Whoops, hang on. That's 2,580 damage. Let's try that one more time just to be sure. 2,580 damage. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to take out the starting jab. We're up to 3,070. You're getting almost 500 full, well, actually, yeah, you're getting almost 500 full extra damage just by leaving out that extra punch. So, keep in mind that damage scaling is real in this game. It's also real when you do something like this. So now you're at 2650. I know intuitively you would think the more hits, the more damage you're going to do. That's just not how this game works. See if we can do it with Vegeta. Doesn't look like it. One more try. Even that. You're not getting that much more damage. And I'm missing that, but with a little more practice I'd probably be able to make a much better point here. It's not my character I use. But keep that in mind. I can do that with Yamcha, definitely. Whoops. This is a good way to show that more hits does not necessarily mean more damage. Oops. That's 2650, which is barely more than with the punch. and that's 30-70. So now that we know that more hits does not necessarily mean more damage, let us make sure we understand that we can also do better for hit confirms if there are more hits, which is why the damage scales so much. So, as I said, you can mash one button and get the auto combo. One of the things I didn't tell you, but if you paid attention to the Dragonball Learnerz quick shot episode that I did, you will see that you get different strings. So instead of that you would normally get, those are the attacks your Brett's going to be able to string into. And that might not be what you want. However, if you hit the light button twice, you get a whole nother attack. One more time. So now I'm able to go to get some extra damage in. It's really neat. It's better if you don't have to use that, but if you do get the hit, particularly if you're not sure you're going to get the hit, that extra one button would be everything you need to help you confirm into a much better combo. So again, more hits does not mean more damage, but it may make it easier for you to get your attacks going, get your combos started, and once your combos are started, you can get your big finisher to catch up with your damage. The next thing I want to talk to you about is a combo extender. Combo extenders are very interesting, and not everybody has the right ones to make them better. We'll show you that. So, two combo extenders, or the two biggest combo extenders. Let's talk about all three. There are three major combo extenders. That's going to be your Vanish. Remember that was your movement thing too, right? Your Vanish, your Super Dash, and your launchers. The cool thing about the launcher is that can be done in the air. The cool thing about the Super Dash is that it helps you to find them. Even if they looks like you might not be able to get the hit normally, Super Dash can find them and get you a hit and into some more damage. And the cool thing about the dash is that a lot of times it leads you into a wall bounce that helps you get even more damage. The key to that is going to be this. You can only do at least one per character per combo. I'm not sure if it's one per combo, but definitely one per character per combo. So what that all means is that I'm not able to get in there and mash out whatever I want. I have to actually take my time and consider what resources I want to use in each combo for each time. For example, I'm going to show you something about using your Super Dash early and how it might hurt you later on in the combo. Dash. If you saw, the animation that Vegeta gave right there was one where he was bowed back and flying upwards into the air. Because I used my Super Dash early, I could not finish that up. However, if I do this instead, I'm able to do a lot more damage that way. And into this. I missed my combo, but you get the point. You're able to get some pretty big damage that way. So you have to make sure that you know what resources you have available and when you're able to use those. Also is the double jump. Because I didn't use the double jump early, I'm able to use it later, and I can get better damage off of it that way. I should have done that twice. That's using the early jump late. Let's try, or I'm sorry, early. Let's try not using it and keeping it later. You have a much better chance of hitting your attack at the end. It's not difficult, it's just something to think about when you do your combo. If you have used your Super Dash to get in, you're not going to be able to use it to combo. If you have used your double jump early on, you're not going to be able to use it later on in your combo. It's pretty simple. It's not difficult. And the last thing I want to talk about on this one, for the extender, is going to be the Vanish. The Vanish is a good combo extender as well as a movement tool, and it's just important to note that you can add that at the end of the combo to extend your damage before you get what you really want. I messed that up. Sorry. I messed that up too. But as you see, you're going to put that at the end of a special move. I didn't mean to do all that, but you get the point. You're able to bring him in and do some extra damage. Now hang on. Okay, last but not least, let's discuss Vanish. Vanish is an awesome attack that allows you to bounce your opponent off the wall for more damage, or at least get that extra hit in. Here's an example of how Vanish can be used in your combo. As you see, Vegeta was kicked in the middle of a special move to the other side of the screen where more damage was dealt. This can be utilized for a number of different ways. Much like that one, set up for your super. Or if you're really tricky, you can try this. That's a flashier version of a combo in order to get some damage. However, sometimes it's just better to get the hit from the air. Because this will get you a little more damage, and you'll be able to go into your level 3. Damahe, son. Damahe. The last thing I want to talk about is bringing in your assist to help you finish off damage. A good combo is a good combo. Solid damage is solid damage. But sometimes it helps to bring in a buddy to help boost that damage up just a little bit more. Let's try that again. And all you're going to do there is tap the assist button of the character you want to bring in. So if I want to bring Goku in instead of Vegeta on this one, all I do is hit Goku's button. It's not hard at all. It's really simple. The key to this is you can also access their level 3s off of a hit by doing a half a circle back and that assist button. So you get a lot more damage that way. Save your level 3 for last. Maybe get some really good damage in while you're at it. It's just something to keep in mind. That half circle back, I think it has to be done on a hit. Yeah, it has to be done on a hit. So see if I can do it off this. Not like that, okay. Oh, I can't remember how to do it now. There it goes. It looks so flashy, right? It's cool things you're able to do in the middle of a combo. That does affect a tag in, so you really do need to keep that in mind as you are setting those up. Because if your character is sitting back trying to recover health, you may have just killed them just to bring them in for some flashy damage. And that's about it, ladies and gents. I mean, I'd like to tell you more about combos, but it's still something I'm researching myself to make sure I get more damage. I haven't done anything super special with damage just yet. I think you get an achievement for over 5,000. I want to go over 9,000 just to see if you get an achievement, but we'll see about that later. Either way, if you have some tips about combos that may make things better, I'd appreciate those. Leave them in the comments. You know, just let me know what you think. If you like this video, or if you love it and want to subscribe, be sure to do so. If you like it and just want to leave a like, that's fine too. If you don't want to do anything, I appreciate you watching either way. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys spending time with me. I hope we all get better at Dragon Ball, and hopefully get past this stage of Dragon Ball. It's not bad, but, you know, particularly because the game fosters it. Like, I think that's important to note, that the game actually does foster auto combos by making them able to do combos that you can't if you're not going auto combo. So we'll probably never get past that. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace out.